Good morning and welcome to another FLOSSTUBE video. I'm Lone from Denmark and this is my channel where I talk about all my cross stitch. If you're here for the very first time or if you have been here before, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. I usually very much live up to my channel name because I often change plans and projects, but somehow, some weird way, I managed to finish some projects here and there. Yeah, but there is also miserable fails. But that's life, I suppose. I have a bipolar disorder and chronic stress and anxiety, and sometimes it does affect my videos, and I've always felt bad about it, but I have learned to kind of make peace with that. That is just how I am, and there's not much I really can do about it. So yeah, today it is Friday. It is the, I hope, said it right this time. I just discovered that my watch is upside down. Oh, well, yeah, today is Friday and it is the 26th of September. So October is really getting closer. It's been 2 weeks since my last FLOSSTUBE video. And it's been a couple of crazy weeks. And stitching wise, but also in my part of the world. Things are happening in Europe. And in Denmark, we are also affected by it, kind of very much. But I'll talk a little bit about that later in the video. But I think we should get on with the stitching part. So in this episode, I am going to show you my stitching, of course. I'm going to talk about my plans. And there will also be information about a giveaway series that I am starting today. To celebrate this channel's 2 years birthday and also hitting 2,000 subscribers. So I think we should get started. Yeah, I still struggle a little bit with the settings on my camera, light and everything, but I hope I can correct it somehow so that it will be bright enough for you to see, but not too bright. Yeah, so it's a couple of weeks. I have 2 finishes and 3 FFOs. One of the FFOs is one of the finishes. So let's start with the 2 finishes. Yeah, the first finish is something that I can't find. Oh, it's here. First finish is something that I actually finished in a Stitch With Me video. It's this one. This is a Christmas gift for my youngest grandson, Malte. He is turning 2 years in January, so I did this McQueen car for him. He is very much into cars and cars in general, but also this McQueen car. So yeah, there it is. It's done on a 14 count. I need to get a frame for it, of course. And 2 strands. Very easy pattern. I have charted this pattern myself, and it is available in the Facebook group, A Random Stitcher, for free. So that's the first one. It's very stiff when I stitch. This is my bag. I don't know if anybody is interested in seeing the bag, but yeah, not a lot of colors, so the bag is pretty neat. Yeah, so next one I finished, and also this is also an FFO, is this one. Trick or Treat from Barbara Anna. I just think it's so fun. It's such a cute cross stitch. I enjoy stitching on it. I think when the last time I showed you, I think I had done her dress. I think so. I'd done her dress, but needed the legs and needed this here. And the decorations around her, and a little bit of backstitching there. Then it was done. So it didn't take me, I think, 1 or 2 days top. I worked on it. Didn't take me long. So here it is in a frame. So yeah, it's I have placed it in my living room, so it can be a little fall, autumn, Halloween like. So that's one. And the other one, as I said, 3 FFOs, and the other FFO is this one. Something I finished this summer sometime. And yeah, this is from, was it Nanny Design? Just a minute. No, it's from Soda Stitch Design. I have it in my book. And that was my finish number 9. The Trick or Treat is my finish number 12. The cars was 13. So total 13 this year. And I finished 4 in total in September. So that's good. But this one is from Soda Stitch Design. Found a frame. We went to IKEA. So yeah, I think it's very, very cute. The only backstitching was here, the little mouth. I think this is a 14 count, but I'm not sure if it's a 14 or 16 count, but very cute. So the last FFO is something my husband did. Here it is, ravens. And are these from favorite gnomes? I'm not sure. I have to look into that. I can't remember right now, but they are from Etsy. So fan gnomes. So yeah, she had an offer last week. So I actually have purchased 3 more. These fan gnomes. One of them is a cardinals. Yeah. So those were my finishes and FFOs. I have also a couple of new starts because I just wanted to. I'm very much into autumn things at the moment, so that's, yeah. But I still have some regulars that I stitch on every week. And let's get on with that. The first thing that I promised you I would show you my craft room and my stitching corner here. So I put in a picture. Yeah, as you can see, it's a corner desk my husband did, and I love it. It's just, I got space, desk space. I have both my sewing machines ready to go if I ever want to do something with it. And I actually have some projects that I need to do. I have a couple of cross-stitch finished projects that I really want to turn into zipper bags. And yeah, there's some I need to repair for my husband. And yeah, so maybe curtains for this window up there. Okay, I'm pointing at something you can't see, but yeah, curtains. Oh, yeah, that was my desk. I really, really, really love my desk. I have shelves. I have room for decoration stuff that makes me happy when I sit here and stitch. So I have been sitting here. I actually didn't do it before. I only sat in this room when I did a stitch with me. But now it just feels, I just love it in here. So yeah, that was the room. Let's start with showing you what I have been stitching on. Yeah, first one is the wedding piece. I am going to a wedding. My son is getting married, and he is getting married the 25th of October. So I found this on a website, a Danish website, and I just thought that seemed like something I could do before the 25th of October. So yeah. And I'm almost finished with the bride. Last time I was around here, and now I have done a lot. So there's still some left. The dress over here, I still need that. and then there's the groom. I think I can at least finish the bride, and then I can and maybe start the groom, and then I can bring this. We are going to Paris the 11th of October. And then I'm going to bring this and see if I can finish it. It has to be finished there because when we come home, there's only 1 week, and I need to find a frame and everything. So I'm hoping to find a beautiful frame in Paris, but we'll see. But yeah, I started to do backstitching as well. I also did the shoulder up here, but just turned out not very good. So I had to frog that. But yeah, there's more backstitching coming. Not a ton, but there's some. See around the edge of the dress and her and him as well. So yeah. That's it. This is done on a 14 count wide Ada. Yeah, it's the settings of my camera. The light is changing. So yeah, that was the first one. And this is just something that I stitch on. I think I have written it down. Didn't I? I think I have stitched on this. Where are you? 3 times. I don't think that's right. I try to put it down in my book because sometimes I just don't count stitches. So I just write down for if I have stitched on it that day, and then I just count days. But I think I've forgotten some. But I think I stitched more than 3 days. But yeah. Next one is my NFL game. Yeah. Maybe you have seen it on in a video that I have made. There's up there where I talk about my NFL game. I have chosen my team, Cardinals, and the way I'm playing it is that if they win, I have a certain. I do have a board. Just a minute. Here's my board. So if they win, I have one project for that. If they lose, I have another project for that. So I only stitch on one of the projects every week. So the first 2 games Cardinals played, they won. First week, 20 points, and next week, 27. Who was it? I remember one of them was Panthers. I can't remember both, but they won both. So I stitched 2 Mondays. It was the winning project. Then last time they played against 49ers and they lost with 1 point. So that is over here. So yeah, that's just how I do it every week. If they win, it's one, and if they lose, it's another project. So I was thinking, I did think about certain points so that if they have one with 20, I will multiply it by 10 and then it would be 200 stitches. But I have just decided that I just stitch. Monday is my NFL stitching day, so I just stitch on how much ever I can do that day. So I have, because they have in this past 2 weeks, they have won one game and lost 1 game, so I have both projects to show you. The winning project is Dog Lover from Favorite Gnomes on Etsy. That's how it looks. So cute. I just really, really love this one. It's just me and Albert out walking. Yeah. And by the way, Albert is really, really good. He is kind of back to his old self, and he is allowed to eat his dry food now, so he's very, very happy. Yeah, he seems much happier. Here is where I am. Noisy. So, Dog Lover, yeah, I'm up to 20.70% with that. So this is the edge of the hat. So I'm really hoping for several reasons that the Cardinals will win this game. They are playing against Seahawks. Don't know how that is going to work, but we have a Danish guy on Cardinals, Hjalte Froholt. He's playing center offense. Yeah. All right, so that was that. I don't know how many stitches, but I'm up to 20.70%. So next one, I feel like I need some place to put my projects. Maybe just here. Yeah. So my losing project is my butterfly. This is from Box and Fox. It looks like this. A piece I have had for a million years, but I still occasionally take it out and stitch on it. So this time, I'm up to 26.86%, and I know that I stitch on this flower here. So yeah, a little over quarter of the way. This is done. Did I say something about both Dog Lover and this is on 16 count? It's a fabric that I got from a market, not this February 24. And we're going there again in 26. They only have it every other year. So, but I love these different colors. But I am experimenting myself, trying to dye fabric like this. So, yeah, it's just lovely. I love it. So that's butterfly. I'm not sure how many stitches. As I said, I haven't really counted. And anyway, I love the project. So that was NFL. Let's see how that goes this week. I think they're playing today, actually, against Seahawks. So next one I will show you is, I did a video a couple of days ago with oldies. I showed you all my old projects. And what is old project? And for me, it's if it's something that I haven't worked on and not really been thinking about it and not really been wanting to sit on it for about a year, older than that, then it's an oldies. And I've decided that I want to pick a project. When I did the video, I didn't really know how to deal with it, but approach it. But I have decided that I every month is going to pick one project, one of the oldies, and work on that the whole month, and then see where I am with that. So I think there's 10 or 11 projects in total of the oldies. So I think some of them I could manage to finish in 1 month. Couple anyway, but we'll see. I think, but I have decided that the way I'm picking it is by spinning the wheel. So later on, we are going to spin the wheel and see which one I will be working on for October. But for September, I did pick one, and this is something that I'm going to work on until October 1st. Is this one, Peonies. Yeah, don't mind the lines, it's just me at one point. I was overwhelmed, so I just tried to maybe want to crop it. But I don't anymore, I just want to do it because I really, really love it. This is a 14 count, Church Sunday, and just have the most beautiful colors. That's happy colors and nothing to do with autumn. And this is what I did. This is the reason why I want to continue it, because I think it looks amazing. This flower is just going to be so, so pretty. It is this flower here. I don't know. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I think it's going to be so pretty. So that's why I want to do this. So for the rest of September, I will be working on this. And then we'll see what oldie I will be working on for October. So that was, some of them. I have worked on 13 in total. So that's why I say it's been a little bit crazy, because I really couldn't. I want to start everything, and ends up with starting it, but only stitch on it for one day. And some projects, some days it was 2 projects, and so 13, that's a lot, but 2 of them are finished, so that's good, at least. Yeah, so I think we're going along with the rest. And I think I'm just going to grab them from I have this basket here. My mom's old bike basket. Yeah, let's just grab one. The first one is something. It's actually the last one as I worked on yesterday. Autumn Fox from Stitch Rovia. It's a beautiful piece, I think. It is 134 by 133. Can't remember how many colors there are, but I am at 3.58%. So I worked on yesterday. Here's the colors. Pretty autumn color. There's not a ton of colors, as you can see. Beautiful oranges and browns, and yeah. Yep. I don't know if you see the t-shirt I'm wearing. That's because I'm going running later on. And my glasses, I got a new glass. I got my new glasses 2 days ago, and they're much better. Finally, they have corrected it so that everything is good. My long side, my close-up side, everything is good. So here, ooh, I almost dropped this. Not good. Here is what I did. A fox has appeared. I think this is 16 count. Yeah. This is one of my new needle minders. I placed an order with Timo a couple of weeks ago, and there was a set with these 2. I think it's something it looks like something you use with the Ouija board. And it says, on this one, it says yes and no. And look, it's pretty. So this is a fox. Pretty. Love this piece. So that's the first one. Just put this away, not in the microphone. My husband made my microphone work. No, it did work, but my boom arm to work with the new microphone. So next one, yeah, I actually picked up Little Dove's Year. I don't know why, but it's just, this is a piece that I tend to abandon once in a while, get bored with it. It's from Little Dove's Design. So I have started June, not finished that. I started September, stitched on it this couple of weeks, a couple of times. It's not finished. And yeah, I actually really want to finish this before October 1st, because I think it could be fun to do the October one in October. But I don't think if I can do it. But let's see. I'm going to work hard on it, because we still have what? My watch is upside down. 26, so 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's, I actually have until Wednesday. I should be able to finish September. I'm giving it a go. But let's see how I did. With this, where are you? Little Dove's Year, yeah. I'm at 22.67%. I worked on this 3 days. I think I need my clipboard. You can see some of it. This is what I did before, earlier this year and last year. I think it was last year in February I started it. But yeah. So February and March is complete, and then I tried to June, didn't work. So let me get up to September. Here it is. This is my September. For how long I got. What are you doing then? Yeah. Very cute, I think. I need something with the eye of the squirrel. Obviously the tree, and there's something coming in. There's a basket here and some decoration down here. So yeah, there's something to do yet, but it's not a ton of stitching. I think I can do this before Wednesday if I put my heart and soul and needle into it. 14 count. I dyed this fabric myself. Looks a bit moldy, but then lately I have seen others showing fabric that actually looked a little bit like this. So maybe it's not that bad. I was just, it's not very pretty, but I actually like it. So see the whole thing. I cut it a little bit short, as you can see. There's not much room out here. So you can see it. It's pretty. I think some of it is dyed with coffee, and then I had some gray powder color, and so it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to continue. Let's see if I can finish the September one before October 1st, and then I will switch over to doing the October one. So yeah, what did I say? Little of year, 22.67%. Next one, what do we have? We have my extraordinary birds. And that's also a fabric I dyed myself, and that's something I'm really proud of. Yeah. Extraordinary Birds is from Lola Crow. I am doing it on I want to say 16 count, but I'm really not sure. I haven't written anything about it, so maybe 14 count. I have written something. Yeah, Lola Crow. It is 181 by 226 stitches. Yeah. 34 colors, and it is done on a 14 count. And this is the fabric that was in the picture. My printer has it's running out of color, so it looks a little bit weird. But I think it's up here, at least, it's quite like the fabric that they have suggested. I went a different way because I thought the birds was some of the birds are pretty white, kind of. So I was I thought on the fabric I have chosen in the beginning was creamy white, and I think some of the birds were really, really white, and they didn't stand out at all on that fabric. So I decided I really wanted something kind of teal because I love this color. So I dyed it myself, and it was done over 2. I dyed something, washed it. I think it was too strong dye, so I washed it with bleach, and then I repeated it, and I washed it again with with bleach, and I was happy. So here it is, the whole piece. So I've done something on here on top, and this time I stitch on this bird. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I can't remember the name of the bird, but this is a Dracula bird. And here's this bird. And there's a female of this coming in, and their nest is down here. So, yeah, I did the back stitching on it. Also did back stitching on this here. Yeah. So this is that after I was finished stitching on it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just I really, really like it. I don't know if it's what you think, but I actually really like it, and I think it's very fitting for this project. So with this Extraordinary Birds, I stitched on it 2 days, and I'm at 20.68%. A lot of my projects are in the 20s. This is what I did some other time. That was done back when I was actually following along with the stitch along. This is a stitch along that is over, and a lot of people have finished it. I've just picking it up again. So, but down here you can see the birds down there. They're white. You can see them much better now on this fabric. So, yeah, that's it. That's my Extraordinary Birds. This is absolutely in my, if you can say I have a rotation, I really, really don't quite, but this is not going away. Maybe it's going away in October because I have a little different plans for October, but it's definitely coming back soon because I love it. It's beautiful. It's a pattern keeper. Luckily, I could, when I got the last of the many parts, I already had some in Pattern Keeper, the parts they had released, and I figured out how to put everything over in what I have stitched, or was it the other way around? I uploaded the whole thing, and then I kind of saved what I have stitched and put that in the whole thing. So I have everything. Don't have to plug in everything again. So this is a bag I got from our summer vacation island. They make salt on the island. So, yeah. What a bag. Never had too many of these bags. So that was that. Yes, next one. There's a lot to show you. It's a new thing that I started 2 days ago. It's a free pattern. It is from Tiny Modernist. This is how it looks like. Coffee is always a good idea. That is so true. I think the colors are wonderful, and I have been wanting a piece for my kitchen next to my coffee station with coffee. So, and it's really a small piece. Where am I with that? I don't know. This is only, I haven't got it in any app, so I don't know how much I stitched on it, but I stitched on it 1 day. And this is also a fabric that I dyed myself around same period of as Little Dossier. So, yeah, 14 count. So I did the steam from the coffee, and I started the coffee cup. I think I've chosen, there's another one of these new magnets, needle minders. Yeah, I think this fabric fits this project because the white steam is really visible on it. So I did try to start it on this one. The white just wasn't showing very much. So I found this, and yes, that's fine. I really picked where I wanted to start white steam. So here's where the dark spot sits. I thought, good place for the white. So yeah, good. Not a ton of colors, but the ones that are in here are very pretty, I think. You know, minty and brown. Yeah, I love it. As I said, it's a free chart, so you can go to Tiny Modernist and download this for free. I was so tempted to buy a project, a pattern from Tiny Modernista, something that I really, really loved. I might get it, but we'll see. I'm still tempted. It's a very cute autumn one. So that was that. I don't have any percentages because it's just from a paper chart. I have another one here. What is this? Oh, this is my Autumn Mermaid from the Blue Flower. I'm doing this one up here. I haven't got the correct thread floss. I haven't got the correct fabric, so it's going to be completely my version of it. But isn't she pretty? And along with it, this pattern also came these two, a turtle and some white flamingo bird. It's like it's a mix of a stork or something and a flamingo. I don't know, but I really love it. So I have to see what's up and what is down. Yeah, I think this is up and down. So I'm doing this on an 18 count turquoise. So yeah, it's hard to see now. I worked on this one day. I don't know, you can see her arm there and hair. This is her arm and that's her hair. So yeah. This is one strand, over one with 18 count. I love that light feeling. I actually really like that you can see the stitches. So, yeah. It's far from how that's going to look, but yeah, I like turquoise. I thought it could be fine for a mermaid. There's a sea. It's a very beautiful sea, Caribbean or something. Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's pretty. No variegated floss, it's all DMC. These are the colors. They're beautiful. How big is this one? I actually was looking for variegated ones, but it's not possible to get it in Denmark. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 different colors. Can see. Yeah, it says here. It's a mix of Weeks dye works, classic color works, and gentle art. I think I could get my hands on one of them. I think it was Weeks dye works, or maybe it was classic work. One of those is actually a Danish web shop that has decided to sell now, but I couldn't find I couldn't find out what's it called? Substitute if I wanted Weeks dye works instead of classic color works, which I should pick then. So I just gave it up and just went with the ordinary DMC. I actually think it's CXC I have, but I was trying to find out what size it is. 114 by 114, around that. So it's not humongous. And it's going to look pretty on this, I think. That's really, not everybody likes turquoise. I love it. So, and I have it in very fitting zipper bag, turquoise. Yeah. So, this is definitely coming with me into October. Special plans for it. So, that was that one. Short break. Oh, let's continue. I just needed something to drink. Whew. Next one. This is a piece for my youngest daughter. A replacement for the Mini Beloved. This is Lawkeeper from Raven Coven. It's done. I marked up all the white in Pattern Keeper, so it's only the black I'm going to stitch. And that means that I am, it sounds weird, but I'm over 45% done. That's because all the white is marked up as done. But yeah, it's a witch. It's part of a series called Wood. I always forget it. Yeah. It's part of a series with a lot of witches in different situations. I picked this because my daughter is really into books and she has a black cat. So, and there's an owl on her hand. And we are both into birds, so I figured this was, yeah. I might have regretted my fabric choice. I went with a piece that I found on a secondhand store. I don't know what it is, kind of. I've never seen this kind of fabric before. Bear in mind, I haven't been stitching for more than 3-4 years, so linen, perhaps. I think it's 18 count, kind of. Here it is. The reason why I kind of regretted it is that, I don't know if you can see it, but it's transparent. So whenever I transport a black floss over here, for example, it is visible from the back through the fabric. But I have found out that when I'm done, I put black behind the piece and frame it, you will not be able to see the stitches behind it. So yeah, this is what I did. I don't know how many stitches I've done, but I am at 45.87%. Yeah. Kind of, is it linen? I don't know. I don't know what that's called. Maybe you know what it is. But it's pretty easy to stitch on because there's big holes. Very big holes. Yeah, so that's Law Keeper. I found out that I have tons and tons of this 310 CXC, so yeah, I'm using it. And for this, I'm stitching 2 strands over one because I really want a great coverage for this piece, since it's the only color in here. So yeah, that was that. That's for my youngest daughter. So what do we have left? Do we have something more? I think we have one more left. Yeah, one more left, and that's Marilyn. And that's also 18 count. It's stitched on the black fabric. This one, I feel like I'm very high. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, this is Marilyn. Mason Art on Etsy. The Law Keeper I stitched on 2 days. This one, Marilyn, I stitched on her 1 day. And I am at 10.8% done with that. And I cannot remember what I stitched, but it's probably here and maybe there. Not sure. Yeah, it's her hair. And a little bit her face coming in. So kind of here. Yeah. This is one strand as one strand over one. I love it. So this one is going away for October, at least. Okay, so that was everything that I have touched, stitch on, finished for the past 2 weeks. So what we are going to do now is, I think I want to show you something that I have purchased from Temu. Just a second. I am high. Transporting myself a little bit down. Yeah, so I placed an order, and this is very noisy. I think I'm removing it over here. And nothing really spectacular, but I did find, as I showed you the 2 needle minders, I found some pins that I want to change transform into needle minders. This one, isn't it cute? Let karma handle it. That's me when I am calm. Next one is this one. That's me many times. 1%, my social battery. Yeah. So I also got some for my, just a second. I found a couple for my granddaughter, Astrid. This one, antidepressant. A jar of kitties. I mean, come on, that's so cute. And I got this one. That's actually pretty much me often. I'm okay. That could be me so many times. And a zipper bag to go with it. I am starting to work a little bit with wood. And my husband has got me some tools, and I'm going to create something for her to attach to the zipper to make it more personal. So I also got 2 scissors. These are my favorite scissors. They are curvy, kind of. I can take it out, maybe. I don't need to because I have one here. You can see it's curvy. I like those. They cost almost nothing, so. And I got a whole bag of these. These are something that I really love. And if you love them too, I can just take out Marilyn here. These ones. If you love them too, I can recommend, show you how they are used. So they hold the fabric without pointing, without sticking out, you know. So I can recommend, if you want these and you go and search for it on Timo or somewhere, that you write trash clips or garbage clips instead of for cross stitch, because when it's cross stitch you get a pair of 2 for a much higher price. This one I got a whole bag for much less. Can't remember if there's 20 something in here. Whole bag of this. So yeah, little tip if you want to save money. I also got some fabric. This is, I really have to find out if it's 14 count or what, because I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's 14 count. This one, gridded, kind of. And I got a very large piece of 16 count, not gridded. Very big. It's very big piece, this. And this one I'm going to use for when I'm experimenting with dyeing colors, because dyeing fabric, because a lot of the smaller pieces that I'm very much into at the moment, I think half of the expression you get is from the fabric. So it's fabric really means a lot when it comes to doing those smaller pieces that is not full coverage. So yeah, I think it's 150 by 150 centimeters. It's very big. So yeah, great. I'm sorry if it has been very noisy, but yeah. Yeah, so that was my purchases. I just love this. Look at this little frog. It's me. Yeah. 1% social battery. I could actually sit this on here. That's often me. I have a lot of these. And my husband says that you can kind of cut this piece off here and file it off, and then you can glue on magnets. So yeah, let's see if that can work. Hope so. Yeah. I think that was it, and I think we're going to talk about the giveaway, and then we'll just at the end talk a little bit about life update. Not much, because I did a stitch along not long ago, a couple of days ago, where I talked a lot about life. So, but I have a couple of things in there. But let's start with the giveaway. Was there something I needed to show you in the end? No, I don't think so. I think I've covered everything. So just a short break. I get some coffee and let's go. So let's talk about that giveaway. I'm laughing because it's really not fun. But yeah, I am celebrating that I have reached 2,000 subscribers, and also that this channel is 2 years old. I can't remember if it's turned it yet, but in the next couple of weeks, anyway, it's going to turn 2 years. So I wanted to do a giveaway, and the way I have decided to do it is that every FLOSSTUBE, which is every fortnight, I am going to have a giveaway. So I talked about it last time in a video where I wanted to do a video with the oldies, no, not the oldies, with lost and forgotten ones. And there's some that I did start a little bit, but not a lot. So I asked you if you could be interested in, winning one of those and just finishing it for me. And the ones that has gotten back to me is positive about it and said yes. So that's what we're going to do. So whenever I have done a giveaway, it's always been everybody could participate, wherever you are in the world. And I wanted this the same for this. As it turns out, because of everything going on in the world, United States as well in Europe, the custom, the taxes, the tariffs, I don't know what it's called, but it's something with custom anyway. It has meant that Denmark really don't want to ship anything to United States at the moment. So I was, what am I going to do? Because I really don't like to leave a country out of my giveaway. So I thought about what would people from United States think if I said you cannot participate. And I got back from a lot of you who says that it's okay, it's fine. There's a lot from American YouTuber that does that says you have to be living in United States to participate, or UK if you, yeah. So, but it just didn't feel right to me. So I'm going to include everybody, but the way I'm doing it is there will be two prizes. One is one of these. The one of the prizes is I'm going to pick one of the projects that I already have started a little bit, but it's not, as I showed you in the video, it's only maybe it's 50 stitches or something I've done. So that's one prize. The other prize is going to be kind of a gift card to Etsy. And the price, the value of it will be around the same price it would have cost me to ship the other one. So what is that? Around $6-7. So that's one price, $6-7. You can pick from Etsy, or you can get this kids scent that I am picking for this giveaway. So two prizes. One counted chart from Etsy, or a stamped one from my storage. It's like called storage. Let's call it storage. So I have picked one this time. I actually just grabbed my hand down and picked one. And I was actually cleaning out my closet where I have, not cleaning out, I was sorting out my closet where I have a lot of stamped projects, stamped kits in there that I've never touched. And I found actually 3 3 of them were something that I did put in a little bit stitches. So yeah, this is one. So this is an owl. Very, very pretty owl. This is from Joy Sunday. It is a 14 count. It's called Pink Owl. And it's 32 by 40 centimeters. This is the one you can win. Here is what I have done so far. Here's the back. You can see all I have done is this up here. It's very clear. There's nothing, no trouble whatsoever with this. Fabric is a little bit stiff, but it will soften up. So I think this could be nice to work on. All the colors are there, the needles, everything is complete set. So originally it is from March 24 from FT Normal. So that is the stamp one you can win. So if you want to participate in this giveaway, in the comments below, you can write owl or Etsy. If you, when I withdraw the winner, I will take out a list of everybody who has written owl, and I will pick a winner from that. And I will do the same with the word Etsy and pick a winner from that. So owl or Etsy. And if you want to win both, you can write both in the comment, both words. It's fine. Of course, I appreciate it if you are a subscriber to this channel. But every country except United States can get this, has a chance to win this. You can live in Australia, New Zealand. As far as I can see, the only problem country is United States. So yeah. And it will be sent as a letter, so it may take a little time. I got a message from Cindy, who lives in Pennsylvania. She was the winner in summer. I think I shipped it out in July. Back then, it was still possible to send to United States. But she just got back to me after she saw the last video that it still hasn't reached her. So, of course, I'm very, very sad about that, and I haven't talked with her about it. But it just goes to show that even though I would have attempted to ship to United States, it is not even sure that it would ever get to you. So if you're from United States, yeah, Etsy, it's probably the best way to go. So yeah, but owl or Etsy, or you can write both. Because if you are from Germany, or you can also pick Etsy if that's your choice. Yeah, so I think that's it. The very last thing we're going to talk about. No, we actually have two things because I want to talk about plans. Yeah, but I forgot. You can participate in this giveaway until the 10th of October. That is the next date for my FLOSSTUBE, for the next FLOSSTUBE. And in that FLOSSTUBE, there will be winners and also the next giveaway. So you have 2 weeks from now to enter this giveaway. Yeah. So let's talk about plans. I saw a video yesterday, and I cannot remember who it was, but a person decided to also perhaps done it last year, I think, to stitch on Halloween stuff through October. And I decided to kind of do the same, except I'm calling mine Falloween, because Halloween is not, for me, a big thing. I think some of the projects are very fun, and I like some, but I also mostly like fall, autumn things. And although Halloween is growing bigger and bigger in Denmark, so a lot of decorations out there. And when I was a child, there was nothing called Halloween, but it is now. But in my life, it's not that big. So Falloween. That's my October. And I have decided that I, in October, is going to stitch primarily on Falloween projects. I will still continue my NFL. I'm still gonna continue the wedding, of course, project, because I need to finish that. But other than that, it's fall, and I have decided on some projects. I have picked 8 projects that I want to do. I said, don't quite know how I'm going to pick the project that I will be working on the particular day, but I'll get to that. I figure it out. But let me just show you the project that I'm planning on doing. So the first one is, let me find them. So I found them. There are a couple of new ones in here. The first one I picked is Autumn Fox. I showed you this, and I have started it. Stitch over here. Oops. This is my starting point. Don't really have goals, but I am thinking about I might have give them a number of days to work on. Let's see. Yes, next one is Autumn Mermaid. It's the blue flower kit, the mermaid, and this is my starting point for that. So, maybe a little bit small this bag. Here's how. This is my starting point for that. Autumn Mermaid. So next one is the Lawkeeper, because it's a witch, so it's very Halloweenish. Yeah. This one from Raven Coven. The website, they're also on Etsy. And this is my starting point for that. Next one is a new one. I should purchase yesterday, and it was really because of the name. It's called Majestic Albert. Where is it from? It's a piece from Stitchy Witch. I hope. No, the Witchy Stitcher. Crosses pattern by Witchy Stitcher. So this is how it looks. Majestic Albert. It's a deer, and so it says majestic. I will attempt to do a fabric like this, create a fabric like this, but we'll see. I'm going to do it on a 16 count, I think. So the story is apparently that her mom got a painting like this, and I don't know what it was about it, but I think I love the expression in the deer. And so the witchy stitcher decided to do a cross stitch pattern, and I just love it. I think it's very fall-like, so I just fell in love with it because it's just the look. It's just how you doing. So that's one on the list, and next one is Little Dog's Year. I'm going to start the October. A ghost, and a cat, and a house, and a pumpkin. Pumpkins. Yeah. So, let's see. I forgot one on my list. It is on my list, but I forgot to say it. Autumn Squirrel. It is by Barbara Anna. And my printer is running out of ink, so the color is a little bit odd, but this is how it looks. I just really, really love this. It's so pretty. Yeah, birds and squirrel, pretty dress, and true Barbara Anna style. There's a key. Really go well along with my trick or treat that I did. So yeah, this is going in. I haven't got found anything for it, but it looks like kind of a nature linen fabric. I don't have that, but let's see what I can come up with dyeing. So that's also one. Then I have the last two is stamp ones. I have stamped Halloween. And my goal is to finish this at least. I started this a couple of weeks ago. See if I can finish this little corner. Little piece here. Little owl. Says boo. 14 count. Just Sunday. I think I got this on AliExpress at one point. The other stamp one I have chosen is this one. It's called Halloween Magic Bottle. I think it's a bottle, but anyway, I love the colors in it. So this one is a completely new start. It's very, very lovely fabric, and it's quite big, so I haven't got any goals for it. I just want to start it. Then I can continue it next Halloween. Yeah. Very, easy to see all the symbols. Is the back stitching. A little bit. There's some here. I think that's it. Don't think there's any back stitching around anything, so I think I could leave that out and still have a beautiful picture. We'll see. So those are the projects. What did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8. So I said I'm not sure how to. I can't get it in. I'm really not sure how to approach it, but I might give them a number of days. So if it's 8, almost 4 days in 31 days in October. So I could say that I will work on them for 4 days, or I could work on, I think, 2 or 1 day. I could do that and give them more days. I'm not sure, but I want to go. I want to stitch on all 8. So let's see what I come up with. Yeah. So, and that means that all the other projects that I have been working on this couple of weeks, I'm not going to touch those. These 8 and my NFL pieces and my wedding is the one I'm stitching on. Yeah. So all we have left now is I'm going to pick an oldie. That's also one I have. So I have the 8 projects. I have a wedding piece that I'm hoping to finish in the first half of October. And then I have an NFL piece, and an oldie. Okay, but let's see what the wheel pick. I'm going to I put all the projects, all my oldies in a wheel, and I'm letting that pick. Here is the wheel. Let's see. I just want to check if the sound is very high. It's not. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be the tiger, so I'm going to do a lot of backstitching. Let me get it. Here it is. It's Bruce, the tiger. So in October, I'm going to see if I can finish the backstitching on my tiger, on my little Bruce. I did start it. Everything is finished except the backstitching. So I did start a little bit here. So there's a ton of backstitching in it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's about time that he gets finished. You can see on the backstitching there. There's a lot. So it was very overwhelming for me. There's something with the nose, I think, and up here. Maybe around the eyes, and up here, and there, all over the place. So, but I'm happy. He needs to be done. So, good choice, Will. So that is one oldie that I will be working on in October, along with all the other projects. So yeah. Whew, that was it. The only thing I have left is kind of a couple of things, life update. So I think I'll grab myself another cup of coffee, and if you want one as well, I can make you one. What do you want? Would you want milk in it? I have my coffee in an autumn cup. Coffee is good. Yeah, so I have 3 things. Actually, I have 4. The first one is a shout out, and this is not. I don't think she has a channel. Liz. She has been a subscriber for my channel for a long, long time, and we are friends on Facebook as well. And I know that her little dog Albert is also called Albert. You have picked a very good name. He's going into surgery today to be. He's having his balls cut off. So that's I feel for you, Liz, because I know how hard it is to drop off your baby. Oh, like that. So yeah, love, hope, prayer for your little baby Albert. He's going to be okay. And so yeah. Then a happy occasion kind of is that we got a new car yesterday. Let's see if I can put in a picture. On the picture is my husband sitting in the car, and he called me up from the car. Can I get food? Because he's been out there for so long. It's an electric car. I didn't see it before. I said to him that you can pick whatever car you want, because it's just not something that I'm that interested in. I'm grateful, so grateful that we have a car. Before I met my husband in 2017, I had an old Fiat Punto. It was terribly old, and I loved it. And it's not that important for me. Ever since I met my husband, we have had a new car all along. So, but it means a lot to my husband. So I said, you just pick whatever you feel like. So, and he wanted an electric car, so we got that. It's a Renault Megane, French. And he went to pick it up yesterday, and when he came home in the car. So he rushed in and said, come and take a look. And I went out, and all the neighbors were gathered around the car. And a lot of our neighbors also has electric car, but there were, of course, some of our neighborhood have a new car. We want to see it. So I was just getting out there and just, oh my God, is that our new car? It's so big. It's so new. And it was very mysterious. I don't know. Overwhelming almost, because it's electrical. I have sat in an electric car once. I drove in an electric car, but not the driver, just sitting next to the driver. I never driven one, so I was a little bit overwhelmed, and I just looked in the windows. It was like it wasn't my car or something. it's just, it can do so many things. It has 2 screens, so many ways you can change settings. There's a remote control, there's an app. I'm lost. So he took me for a drive, and we drove around. We brought Albert as well, so he could try a new car. And he was in the back seat, and drove around. And yeah, it is very, very nice. It's a nice experience. Yeah, you just nice seating. You sit. You can lean your arm on, and it's nice. It's nice, and it's much cheaper for us to drive now. So on the way home, I gathered up courage and I said, "Can I drive it? Can I try it?" And he said, "Sure, of course." He wasn't expecting me even wanted to try it now. And I said, it seems like it's a quiet road here. Just let's try it. So first of all, we come from a car with normal gear, not automatic gear. So it was weird every time we were stopping and starting again. I don't have to change gear or anything. It's all automatic. So, and you don't have a key. It's just a button you push. So I was completely confused. And when you start, you have to push down the brake, and then you can start it. And there's buttons for everything, and it's just confusing. But I managed to drive it a while, and it was nice. It's fast, it's quick. But I tell you, I was completely brain tired when I got home. And it was something that I needed an app as well, because then it knew my settings for the seat. It will automatically correct. It would, once I have set it up how I want my seat, my back, the height of the seat and everything, it remembers that. So when next time it's me, I log in, then it just do everything automatically. So it's like I wanted it. I had to set that up, and it's just, oh man, it's going to take so long for me to get used to it. And I love it. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful car. I don't know if I will ever be able to, when my husband is at work, I'll be able to go out and take the car and drive anywhere without him next to me. I don't know. He's so happy, my husband, and that's the most important thing for me. He's happy, and his eyes are, it's like Christmas for him, so it's fine. For me, I'm just, I have constantly, question mark hanging over my head. Okay, what do I do now? It's like I have to learn how to drive a car all over again. Oh. Yeah, the other thing is, yesterday I went to hearing clinic. I waited a long time for that appointment. It's about my tinnitus. And I did have an appointment in July or August, I can't remember. I had to cancel it, and I got a new appointment. There's a long waiting for it. So I went yesterday. Very good experience. She was very, very nice. She knew a lot. And she had a lot of good advice for me. Amongst them was an app, very, very useful app. You can set up some sound you want if you want to relax. And she said it's not good for when you have tinnitus. Mostly it's not good if there's complete silence, because then your brain wants to adjust the tones that often the tinnitus is caused by loss of hearing, so that if you have maybe the high-pitched noises, maybe you can't hear them because you're getting old. And sometimes the brain, if it's exposed to a lot of stress or trauma or something, the brain reacts to the fact that it cannot get those high-pitched tones anymore, and it creates them itself all the time. And if there's complete silence, it can trigger tinnitus to be louder. So she showed me that app, and it's very good. so you can have the sound of waves or rain. And the good thing is that you can adjust. You can put several things together, so you can have small waves, you can have a little rain, and you can have a little bit of music. You can all correct that how much you want each to come forward. I love that. And there's a timer, so you can say, I just wanted to play 30 minutes. I used it yesterday. I couldn't sleep, so I used it and it really helped. I put on rain sound. Very nice. So I was falling asleep to rain. It's very nice. And I set the timer to 30 minutes. That seemed fine. The other one was also a little bit about coffee, the caffeine part. That actually, I've always been told that if my last cup of the day was around dinner time, 6, 7, around that, then it wouldn't affect my sleep. But she could actually inform me then that caffeine actually stays in your body, in your nervous system for longer. And that means that I should not have coffee after 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And the reason for that when it comes to tinnitus is that lack of sleep is very bad for tinnitus. Tinnitus will often be louder when you're very tired or sick or something. So it's basically, as I said, tinnitus is something, you could say that it's alarm system. There's something off in your body. And it's really true, because every time I'm very stressed or anxiety or down with a bipolar period or tired, it will be louder. So yeah, she has a lot of advice for me, and I'm seeing her again in 2 months, and then we'll see. She did offer me hearing aid, and I said no, because the only problem I have with hearing is very, very high pitch tones. I struggle hearing that, and I don't really want hearing aid at this point. I said, it's nice to know that it's an option. If it gets worse or something, I know there's an option that I can get hearing aid. So yeah, we'll see about it. But for now, I just said no. And it's fine. It's not like you can never have it. It's like, if you change your mind, you know it's there. So that's good. I'm drinking coffee. So last thing I want to talk to you about is something very, very serious, actually. And there's a lot of things going on in the world, and at the moment it's affecting Denmark and other European countries. The last 3 or 4 days, there has been drone, I hope it's called drone, activity in Denmark. They have been flying over airports, military airports, and it's very, very dangerous. Our government is on high alert, and they said yesterday that this is a hybrid war. And when you say that, everybody's just, what? What's a hybrid war? And it's apparently when a country tries to kind of start a war without bullets or weapon, but they try to destroy their electricity, their power, their internet, their water supply, or cut off, very important things. And they believe that the drones are there for espionage, but nobody really knows. They believe they have found out that they come from a couple of ships that is around in the ocean around us somewhere. They do not know which country it is. Russia says it's not them. So, but we don't know. Maybe it is them. Maybe it's not. We don't know. So, but it's very, very worrying what's going on. Nobody knows what it really is, and will it get worse? Is this just a start? It's not. I think it was earlier this year. There was a complete blackout power. Nobody knows what's caused it. We also have experienced a complete with the credit card system broke down for several hours. So they recommend that we actually do some prepping for it. And I think last year they recommended 3 days, that we prep for 3 days so that we could keep on living for 3 days. I don't know. And apparently they believe in 3 days they could get the country up and running again. So they have prolonged that. Some is actually saying a year. But I don't really know who is able to store 1 year of water, 1 year of food. I know we can't. We don't have room for it. And my husband really don't want to prep at all. But I said, I think I need to do a little bit. I know it can maybe cause that you get more scared about it. But on the other hand, I don't want to stand there one day and everything is just gone to shit. No, I don't know what to call it, but everything is just shutting down and you don't have any money, you don't have any water, you don't have anything. So I do want a little bit. And just to, feel a little bit assured that that we can move on. I don't want to go completely mad about it, but a little bit. And he's on board with that. Just a little bit is okay with him, but he doesn't want to go completely insane with the prepping. So, yeah, so it's very serious. And I'm very worried. I don't watch news much. And but I do sometimes go into Google app, and there was a lot. All of a sudden, breaking news and everything. I was okay, let's see what's going on. It's terrible. And I know there's also something in the United States. I don't know much. I just hate that it's come to this. So I hope they figure out how to defend ourselves, Denmark. I know it has also been in other countries with the drones. So, yeah. But anyway, we just have to calm down, move on, do a lot of stitching, drink some coffee, and try to move on with our lives. Yeah. It's a weird world we're living at the moment. It really is. And, yeah. Okay, so that's it for me today. So thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you want to participate in the giveaway, you write OWL if you want to win this, OWL, OWL. Or if you want to win a free pattern from Etsy, you write Etsy. Or you write both. It's okay. And you do it within the next 14 days. Yeah, my next FLOSSTUBE will be the 10th of October. We are going away the 11th, so I might record it on the 9th. I don't know yet. So if you want to be sure to be in the giveaway, you before the 9th, put in your comment. Yeah, that's it. That was a lot. Oh man. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you'll give it a like. And I hope you'll take very good care of yourself. I hope everybody's okay also mentally, because it is weird, difficult world we're living in. So try to remain strong and happy. And I will speak to you again, at least in the next 14 days, maybe in a stitch along. I don't know yet. But take care, everybody, and happy stitching. Bye-bye.